Joined by Topeka City Councilmember Marcus Miller for District 6. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning, Victoria. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's March and tax season is creeping up on us pretty fast, and I'm sure you guys get the question, where do my tax dollars go?
Absolutely.
Is that a
we get it a
pretty
lot.
common question?
Absolutely, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. And it's one question that everyone should have a right to know. But you know, when you get your tax breakdown every year, you may not really recognize what it truly looks like. So I was hoping that we'd be able to show the public what it really breaks down to be.
And then why do you feel that it is important to be educated on this for now and future in school districts and all of that?
Well, it's important to know where you're living, where your tax dollars go, and how it divvies up depending on where you live. And the school district that you're supporting, obviously a lot of the same taxes go to the same places no matter where you live. But it's important to know that depending on where you live, your taxes may be higher depending on a different part of the city. And so if we have that knowledge going in before we buy homes, then we can better have control of, not control, but a better understanding of why our tax dollars go the way they do.
And then on the screen now we have those graphics of the breakdown of I think it was 501. So can anybody ask for a breakdown to their school district, and if so, how do they do that?
100%, yes. All the school districts we have in Topeka, we have these readily available that are easy to be able to talk to yourselves and everybody else that's around you to be able to understand the tax breakdown. So if you just reach out to our Council Assist at councilassist@topeka.org, they'll be happy to help you and send those documents over to you as soon as you want them.
Awesome. And then kind of moving on, another question that I'm sure a lot of us have, and we had a story in it this morning too about the potholes and the asphalt mix, and so kind of what's going on with that.
So during this certain part of the year, between March and I think about October, we have a local plant that opens up that we're able to utilize a certain type of asphalt that is able to stay on roads longer than what the quick patch that we're using right now. When we have such a change in weather that we have, when it goes to cold and hot, you're talking about a 60-degree swing in like 48 hours or less. That's wild, and that's extremely hard on the roads. And so we want to make people understand, or hope that people understand that as we go through the seasons and as we are going through the times of bad weather, once we get to the spot to where we can not control the weather, it's more consistent throughout the day, we can put a longer lasting option out for them.
Awesome. And then there's also a short survey to help make Topeka an age-friendly area. So we have that, and we will hyperlink that on our web
awesome. Yes.
story
Please
after
get that
this,
filled out. That helps.
Kind of what are you guys looking for responses for, or what is it for about?
Me personally, what I want to hear from the people are the ones that aren't just emailing us about something when they're mad about something. You know, my compliment folder in my inbox is extremely small, but I'm okay with that. You know, I know what it is, but we can't just always be mad about something. We have to also tell us about the things that we like about the city so that we can tailor our policies and tailor the things that we do towards what the people of the citizens of Topeka actually want, and not just the people who are just mad about stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there you go.
Yes, and like I said, we will be sure to hyperlink that on our web story shortly or in the early morning. But also, it seems that there's something special going on with local basketball teams. So what is that special thing that you guys are doing?
Listen, we have great talent here in Topeka when it comes to basketball, girls and boys.
Exciting.
And we have a ton of schools that are representing our city going to state tournaments right now. You know, I think all of them are on the list right now. We got Washington Rural and Silver Lake bringing boys and girls out there, which is extremely hard to do. You know, I was used to coach at Shining Heights, so I'm a little biased towards them, but I just want any champion to come from Topeka. You know, I do want to make sure that I state Ken Darting, who is the head coach of Shining Heights. He coached Silver Lake, Highland Park, and Shining Heights, and they're all representing that state tournaments today. So he just got his 600th wins sooner, just a little bit ago. I want to make sure I shout out to Ken Darting.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's some good stuff going on. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Appreciate you having me, Victoria.
Yeah, and we'll send it back over to Eli for another look at the weather.